Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Wake Up Call. This is Chris Keene. We can see it was an interesting night of trading last night. Well, there wasn't that much action, but we saw a bit of a breakout between the Aussie and the New Zealand crosses and the Canadian pairs. But the Euro and Great Britain both broke out of the triangles that I mentioned last night in the Wake Up Call. But the Euro hasn't had much of a follow through. Let's run that trend line there again. And you can see right now it looks like it's probably testing the bottom of that. Yep, it's testing the bottom of the triangle that it broke out. If we look at the Great Britain pound, though, it broke through and it is testing the resistance zone at 156.60.70. And we could get a break of that. It could continue to move higher. The Aussie's been on a one-way track higher and looks like it might be on its way to test the 104.60 area. The yen moving lower, testing resistance. This pair just continues to moves down, and the New Zealand USD, similar to the Aussie, broke higher. It didn't really stick at the 80 level like I thought it would, and continue to be in that range. We could be on a way up towards 80.60, and the CAD is moving higher in a channel lower, and we could see, it's moving lower, and we could see this pair continue to move lower after the government said that they may continue to raise. Well, they have a plan of continuing to move interest rates higher over the next year. They're probably the only country in the world actually right now that's considering that they have to slow their economy down. Let's do a little more detailed look. As we can see, the Euro USD broke through the top of the triangle. It's now testing the bottom of it again. We have resistance up at 123.30 and we have support at 121.50. I would expect the range just to continue to be played, and this level might exercise support in the short term. But if unless the Philadelphia Fed report comes out, some blockbuster bad number, and we get real expectations of further quantitative easing, I would expect the range to continue to be played. That's been going in for the last 2 weeks. So we have 121.50 as support, 123.30 as resistance. If we get a breakthrough at the top, we could get a pop up towards 124.05. 124, and then up to that would probably be the highest we would possibly go actually for the remainder of this week. And so range-bound trading is what I'm looking for today. The Great Britain Pound USD, as we can see, it is continuing to pop higher. It's struggling with this resistance zone. It's not finding much Momo right here into the open. And we'll wait to see how this 4-hour candle closes at 9 o'clock. But if we can get a solid break above this resistance zone, we could get a test toward the 157.20 and then ultimately up to the 157.82 fib level. This level has contained the pair since the decline in May for the lows, and it has never broken higher than that. So this is going to be a tough level for the pair to break. If we get a hold here at 157, the 156, 760, 70 zone here, and we bounce back down below, we could be in for a quick test towards the 155.75 level. Let's see, the Aussie continues to move higher. If we look on a daily chart, it looks like it could be heading towards 104.60, but RSI is definitely getting to be overbought, especially on the 4-hour chart. I would expect that maybe 104.60 is going to hold here, and we could see a bit of a reprieve and a push back down. I'm not sure we'd go all the way down, back down to 103.25 right off the bat, but we'd probably get at least a 50 back from yesterday's move, which would probably come around. I'm just hypothetically looking at really quickly around the 103.70 area. The Japanese yen continues to move lower. This pair is difficult at best to trade lately, but if we get a hold here at 78.60, maybe we get a push back up to 79.15. But the trend is your friend, and I would expect any moves higher to probably be sold into. The USD CAD aggressively moving lower with the interest rate expectations I spoke of earlier. It's going to hit significant supports though at the 0.618 fib, which is 10047. Let's just say 10050. So we could get a little bit of bounce, or at least got a little bit of support here at this level. And if that breaks, of course, we have parity just below. New Zealand pushing higher, similar to the Aussie, broke through the 80 level, but it's going to run into significant resistance at 80.60, and we might find sellers coming in at that point, and we could get a bounce. This could be a new range that we're going to watch over the next couple of days. So just to sum it up, we see the euro, the pound, they both broke through their triangle areas. The pound's trying to break above resistance, and the Aussie and the New Zealand have both moved higher, but look like they might be a little bit oversold. And the Japanese and CAD are both moving down. The Japanese is at significant support level, and the CAD is just continuing to move and could be on its way to 1.0050. So for right now, I don't have any actual trade things I'm trading or thinking of trading. I'm going to wait till at least the 4-hour close, which comes in around 9 o'clock, to see what exactly, if we're going to have any Momo or carry through on these trades. And then we have the Philly Fed report. That's basically the only economic data out today. So all traders, keep it safe, and I will be checking in with you during the day.